Hey everybody, hope you're having a wonderful weekend and staying warm. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Bob Trihy. It is time for another edition of Weather 101, and this time around we're talking about the bitter cold temperatures. This is the coldest air mass we've seen so far this season. Now the good news is I think this might be the worst that winter has to offer, and then I think we'll see warmer temperatures as we go through time. In fact, next week it looks like it does start to warm up, but we have to know the signs of hypothermia. That's very, very important to keep in mind as we go through the next couple of days. Confusion. You may feel confused if you're out in the cold long enough, and of course shivering. That's your body's sign to keep the core warm. So by shivering, obviously you want to bundle up. If you get really deep into hypothermia, you might have difficulty speaking. So that's a possibility, and maybe sleepiness too. This is in extreme cases of hypothermia, but just some things to keep in mind. And finally, stiff muscles. You know, that cold can really have an effect on your body and your muscles as well. And remember frostbite too. Make sure you bundle up, make sure you cover up any extremities as we go through the rest of today and into Monday, as well as our risk for frostbite is high continuing today and into Monday as well. Then conditions do improve after that, but as low as 12 below on the wind chill, that could cause frostbite if you're outside for an extended period of time. And then Monday feeling like 7 below in the morning hours. And look at this, feeling like 7 below by 2 p.m. this afternoon. Just frigid conditions out there, feeling like 5 below in Seaford. In fact, it's just going to be windy, but not as windy as yesterday. So that's certainly good news. Maybe as cold as 8 below with the wind in Rehoboth and back into Dewey Beach. And then tomorrow night, still very cold, but the winds do slacken off. So we'll be feeling like 0 to a little bit below or a little bit above 0 with the wind chills. And then Monday morning, it's going to be rough. Once again, temperatures in the single digits, but with the wind feeling like about 5 to 8 below 0. And then conditions do start to improve, I think, as we go into Monday and Tuesday, as the winds start to turn in out of the south, and we'll start to see a warm up. In fact, I think by Tuesday, we'll be into the 40s. But until then, be really careful in this cold. Stay inside. You know, watch the Super Bowl later today on NBC. Of course, we have that. And just stay warm and follow those, guidelines for staying warm with very cold conditions, and you should be fine. That's this edition of Weather 101. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a fantastic day.